Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by, of course, Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Hope you all get a chance to head over there soon, because they've got some big sales that are going on currently, and going into our hunting season, it'd be a good time to go check out Fisherman's, unquestionably. Now, today is the 3rd of September, day 2 of bow season here in Oregon. I didn't get any reports. It's killing me. That could be good, could be bad, but at the very least, there's a lot of options that are out there. You could be chasing birds somewhere if it's not too wet. You know, maybe some birds moved around on you. Or you might be up in the woods. Or, of course, you're going to be like one of the tens of thousands of people, that's no joke, fishing on the Columbia, up and down the coast, down south, doesn't matter where you are. Fall Chinook season is in full swing. Silver season is now in full swing. The numbers going over Bonneville when you're talking about silvers, 8,000 to 9,000 a day. It's pretty darn good. You got a lot of options out there, so make sure that you're not lazy. If you get a chance, get out there and have some fun. Like always, though, we will have fish counts, much like yesterday. It held very, very true with what I had stated. What should happen did happen. It's the good thing. So we'll have that for you going forward. Of course, we'll show you the 10-year. We got an upcoming event coming up for the CCA from Oregon. I believe it's Oregon, right, Ryan? Anyway, we're going to throw that out there to you. A reminder of a giveaway done by Procure each week, and we'll check in with Katie and find out, how nice or how bad the weather's going to be this upcoming week. And I cheated, just like most of you. It's going to be pretty darn nice, but we'll find out from Katie, see what we can expect going forward. For the first time this year, that's about right. Well, maybe not this year. For this season, we get to talk about duck hunting. Now, I'm going to kind of slant it towards duck hunting, but we're going to primarily be talking about high and dry waders with my good friends from High and Dry. We've got Brian, Terry, and Ian McNair from High and Dry. They're actually standing as we speak. That's just a great photo. By the way, that's in Washington. They do travel to hunt ducks, and that is one heck. Look at those mallards. It literally gives me goosebumps. Forgive me, everyone. But they're literally right now standing in Chesapeake Bay. We've already checked in with them. Technology seems to be in our favor this morning, knock on wood. But we're going to talk about their newest product from High and Dry. I had a chance last year to help R&D, help figure out if they were going to work. And by all means, they did a fantastic job. And I'm super excited about being able to bring that up here for the first time in the Northwest here on Outdoor GPS. So really looking forward to that. Pay attention. If you like to be comfortable, you like to be dry, and have a pair of waders that ain't going to leak on you unless you did something, you're going to want to check it out. Trust me. And now the versatility of these waders is something that you need to be well aware of, more so than just duck hunting. In all honesty, I got them late in duck season last year. I ended up wearing them all through spring Chinook season in the boat, just because they are just that versatile. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll talk about it when we get Brian and Ian up and running again from Chesapeake Bay. Pretty cool. Sunny and beautiful over there right now. Still on the wrong side of the country, but hey, what can I say? Also, for you that are participating in Pike Minnow, the Pike Minnow Reward Program, that is, make sure you pay attention. These numbers are getting really interesting, and I think this week, I'm not positive, but I think this week I might get a chance to go fishing with some of the folks from that program, Eric in particular, and it's been a very good year. So hopefully that's just a sign of more salmon and steelhead smolts making it out and getting into the saltwater so they can return. Go figure. Weird concept. The more they get out there, the more they can come back. And we're seeing that, I believe, with these fall Chinook numbers. We'll talk about that again in this upcoming segment. Now, for those that have been sending photos in and video, be patient. We're going to get to some of these photos here in just a little bit. But out of the corner of my eye, I'm seeing, believe it or not, I can see, I've got a phone call that's hanging. So, Ryan, let's go ahead and take Jake's call from Goldendale. For others, be patient, please. We've got a question about flashers. Jake, what's going on?
Hey, I seen you yesterday. They showed that you and Andy fishing, but when he brought the fish up, you had your lid below the flasher.
Oh.
Well, I wanted to know, doesn't that slow the flasher down?
Well, yes, it would. If you saw that clip, and I wish we had that piece that we could show, but when you saw that clip, as Andy lifted the rod, we realized at that point that the leader had gotten tangled up in the bumper in front of the flasher. So at some point in time, that fish, when he was fighting Andy, had just swirled around enough to where it got itself tangled up in the top bumper. So that rig was not the way it was supposed to be. So good catch, though. I was wondering if somebody was going to ask a question about if that was a breakaway or something else, but no, what that was just the leader had gotten tangled up with the bumper in front of the flasher, and so that did mess it all up. But we got lucky with good leader.
Okay.
P-line, that's P-line 30-pound, by the way, everyone, on a titanium bumper, and it survived. It just goes to show you good leader material. But no, great catch. I'm glad that you noticed that. It means you were paying.
16-ounce ball, wasn't it?
Say that again?
16-ounce ball, lead ball?
Yeah, that was actually a 14-ounce. 14-ounce. I prefer to.
14-ounce?
It's just a weird number, yes, but I do have a friend that has a friend, Stuart, that makes 14 ounces. I really like those 16s and, of course, 20s we use, but that was a 14 ounce on that particular fish. But, hey, Jake, great catch, man.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and show you some of the photos that everybody's been sending in. And there's been a bunch. We really appreciate that. So, again, when we get them in, they get on based on how they come into the show. So if you don't see them this morning, you should hopefully see them Saturday, maybe next Sunday. We show them every morning. But here's a Bowie 10 silver. Just a little dink, but I can guarantee you that Ron had one heck of a meal. Just delicious. No doubt about that. Ron, thanks for sending that in. Good catch. And there's been some good size silvers caught here in the main stem as well as down there. Columbia King Edward, thanks for sending it in. That's a dandy. That's a real nice fish. Man, those days of seeing 25, 35, I hope they're not over. Those nets get some big ones, though. I mean, some big ones that just can't make it through the nets. Columbia River, or Columbia King, oh, no, sorry. That was from the previous one. That is a Dungeness crab. Looks like the family's out having some fun, and hopefully that's starting to improve. I did hear just a week or so ago that it was a bit tough, pretty much all the way up and down the coast. But this is the time of year things should start improving. So for those folks that sent this in, we appreciate that. You made my wife very, very hungry because crabs are first on the plate. Here's another one. First quail of the season. Oh, man. That's I don't know about you, but quail's right at the top of the list. There is very few birds that might be better than that. That's a tough call. That's really a tough call all the way around, if not the best. Good job. Looks like the dog had a fun time as well. And yes, they are open right now, everyone. So on the west side of the state, California and mountain quail are open. So if you get that opportunity. You know, I might mention something here if I remember in a little bit. Here's another silver. Sherry's coho, nice fish. That's what you're looking for right there. I mean, just blood red on the inside and deliciousness. Perfect meat. Rick, thanks for sending it in. Looks like you were successful out there. And I believe that we might have a photo coming up. We'll see, or excuse me, a video coming up. Here we go. Sherry's coho.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, there's a fish.
I love that.
Hey, come on. This is all you right here.
All right. Just pop it up.
Yep. Look. Yeah, always two hands. Pull it two hands, but you got it.
It's right there.
Look at that. Flat ocean. Jeez. Now, who sent this one in, Ryan? Well, Ryan will inform me in a little bit, but this is what it's all about. You got to have the patience. This is Vinny's first salmon. David sent this in. Thanks, David. Get a chance to show someone's first salmon off. This is awesome.
So you want me to do that?
Keep grinding it. There you go. Might be his first salmon, but he did a darn good job.
Okay, so now you're going to lift up the rod.
Oh, come on, get him. He's obviously got to get him, right? There you go.
Nice. Dude, that's a nice fish.
Yeah, that's a great fish.
Very cool. Look at that. Vinny, congratulations. I guarantee you after having... Come on, let's watch the takedown one more time, please. I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm running along, but if you're into the fishing... I love that. You just got to love the bite. You just got to. And watching Andy this past week, when he realized there was a fish on his rod, everything was all on him. Yeah, very similar reaction. Borderline panic, pure excitement. And that's what we do it for, everyone. Vinny gets to take home perfect meat, perfect salmon, feed the family. You can't beat it, just that simple. All right, well, thank you for all of you that sent those in. Here's how you can do it as well. Make sure you download the Fox 12 app. If you have not done that yet, shame on you. Download it so you can follow along with Outdoor GPS and, yes, of course, KPTV and KPDX. Come on now. It'll show you exactly how to add photos and video, and we would love to see those videos. If we keep getting them from the same individuals, I don't care. I love showing those off. And Mr. Pyle, if you're out there, I know you got lots of video. I'd love to show those off too. So don't be shy with that. I just don't have the patience. Right? Years ago, previous location, they give us a whole bunch of GoPros, right? Well, yeah, that's all cool. My mind just doesn't go there. I'm focused on fishing rather than, getting camera. I just can't do it. It's just, I don't know why. Maybe someday I'll figure it. No, probably not. But we appreciate those that take the time to do that immensely. All right, let's cut to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have my field report. We're going to show you the fish counts, how they changed from 41,000 that we showed you yesterday to what did they change to for this morning. It's interesting and it's all good things. Positivity. We like that this time of year. We'll be back with more Outdoor GPS in just a minute. Don't go anywhere.